Now let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. The GameCube was one of the best systems. I know somebody gonna sit up there and say, you know what? GameCube was not the best system. It was something else. It could have been Atari. It could have been like one of them other systems, ColecoVision or something newer. Like the PlayStation or something like that. But you know what? It stood up on its own, yo. It stood up on its own. It had some really great games, really good games. The controllers, yes, perfecto. It was Zelda, all types of games right there. Even though the fact is that other systems was out on top of it, but that was still one of the baddest systems that you can ever have. It's one of the baddest systems you can ever have. So this is what we want to do. You know what? I'm just playing. That was probably one of the worstest Al Pacino acting that I can probably do. But anyway, yeah. GameCube is one of my it holds like I don't know. I can't really describe it, but it's one of those systems that you just get hooked on. And the one thing I did like about it, I don't know. I know people was like, what was this for? Is that little handle. That handle is off the chain, because it was so cool to be able to take it to your friend's house. You pull it out the bag, and plug it up and and just play around. So they had some really great games, and it's just kept like it's just awesome. You know what? I really been wanting to get that little M HDMI thing for this, but I haven't got a chance to do it yet, but I am gonna get one because this is one of these systems. And I got in the back of my my GameCube, I have a HDMI thing, but it's not really boosting up the signal. So, but today I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch out this case, and I'm really excited because it's now starting to make this trend of me changing out these cases, and I love it. I'm loving the colors. So. But anyway, let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. So I got my case in and I'm very excited. And yeah, you can tell, jack the box, but as long as everything's intact, that's all that matters. But before, let me show you a couple of the toys that I got in. Okay, check it out. This, last one I was able to count that. Looks good. Make sure, it wasn't like the box is intact and everything. I'm just like really excited because show you because this came out. Check that out. Yes, Sonic Superstars. Oh yeah, very excited to get down on that. This is gonna be definitely my handheld go-to, and to make sure just like is it actually real? But okay, brand new, still sealed. But I also got this. This is really nice. Look at this controller. I don't even know if I'm even opening it. This is definitely like a work of art of a controller. It's like, how could you play this? This is awesome. That is nice. That's a nice controller. I'm just like, and you know what? They had the tails and they had knuckles too. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm able to send you guys the link in the description. I'm gonna try because this controller is really, really nice. Yeah. So let's go back to it. All right. So off the top right here, there's the logo. So that's in this little silver packaging right here. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and just pull this out. And yeah, this thing look like you can just probably glow in the dark. I mean, this color is like really nice. Okay, right. Oh, GameCube, it is time to switch you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna fast forward so that way you guys can like see like it is in like quick timing that way, because sometimes this stuff just takes like a while and stuff like that. So to get everything going so you guys can see if there's anything that you guys want to see, like far as like trying to figure out like what parts and stuff like that, you just kind of pause the video a little bit. I'm gonna try to get like step by step, but I'm pretty much just gonna just like try to like breeze through it so that way you guys can like see like the end result. And so it's a couple things I do like to check before I get started on these console. Number one, let me just check and see if there's a disc inside on these old school systems. And And also I wanted to show you guys this, that I do have the little SD card thing. So SD to SP2, what do you call it? I guess it's called that or whatever. But this thing is awesome, and I have the other one, but I like this one better because it slips right into the pieces, and you can put the caps back on instead of just like having a thing just like, you know, you put the you slide the you know what I'm saying, you insert it and all of a sudden it just be flapping around, and it's just like, it's whack. So that's the reason I liked it, this one. I kind of upgraded to that one, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description for it if you guys want to get one. But it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I got all my games on there. I even got the old school games like far as like Nintendo, Super, Sega Genesis. I got all of them, even a Game Boy Advance. So I didn't actually really need it. The Game Boy, the Game Boy player, the Game Boy Advance player. But I am my goal is to get one. That's my goal, to get one. I'm just twisting my words for a while. My goal is to get one, and yeah, that's what I'm definitely excited about, getting something like that. But only thing about those is when you if you able to find one, this is the insane part. If you able to find a reader, it's not that bad on the price. It's the CD that's expensive. That's wild. If you got just the CD by itself, it's like crazy expensive. And if in some cases, I'm probably like, some people actually get like friends or buddies to get those mini discs, and they get them like to burn them for them or something like that. But you know, I ain't got that hookup yet. I'm working on that. but yeah, but if I'm able to find like the whole thing, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be adding the whole thing to it. Also caught this little, because trying to find like the wave bird, yeah, that's not happening for me. So I was able to find this little knockoff, like a little knockoff wave bird that was just like the wireless GameCube controller, which is really good. So because you got like different ones, and I haven't had no problems with this. It's inexpensive. And I don't know if I want to call it the wave bird. I don't know if it was I don't know if I want to call it wave bird no more, because it might not be that, it might be called waves, you know what I'm saying? Like, just got the waves in your head, you know what I'm saying? Just probably like just a wave. It ain't gonna be the bird, just, maybe like a wave owl or something, dude, or a wave, like a wave, like a little crow or something. Wave crow. Yeah, it's gonna be the wave crow. That's what's going on right there, but it's inexpensive because it was, save a little money, but it works super well, wirelessly. I'm actually gonna get more, so I'm gonna leave a link about that one too, because I don't know, it works out for me, pretty well. So because I'm not really tripping, as long as the game works, as long as everything like it works out for me, I'm pretty much just fine with it. Seriously. Now if I'm able to land on a original Wavebird, yeah, definitely that's a definite collector's item right there. But guess I wasn't the lucky one to land on one of those. So I've been noticing that they've been putting some games from the GameCube over to the Switch, which is really good. Metroid Prime is amazing. I pretty much have that on like not just GameCube, but I just had it on like other devices. And if I'm able to put the emulation on a refrigerator, that probably would have been one of the games I would have been definitely testing out. So I was really happy when it came onto the Switch. As soon as they even like announced it, like when they said, oh, we're gonna release it that day, was like that day, I jumped right on it instantly. I didn't even mess around. So, and now we're looking at Luigi's Mansion 2, if I'm not mistaken. I got to make sure I got that right. Luigi's Mansion 2 is supposed to be coming for the Switch. I am pretty excited about this. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Did you guys hear about that new Princess Peach game? I know it's called something else, but what do you guys think about that game? That game looks crazy good. It looks off the chain. Y'all gotta tell me. We gotta chat about that, because that one looks good. And let's talk about that Mario RPG. Yeah, let's take that back right there. I know I'm doing this whole GameCube thing, but But there's some games that was that was like on these other consoles. I mean, that I was just like, wow. And now I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm just gonna put it out there. I really hope that they bring back Beautiful Joe. I really hope that they bring that back, because that game was like super fun. And Wario was another game that was off the chain. Wario World is another game that was like crazy good. You remember the game Custom Robo? That game, another game off the chain. That was on GameCube. These are games that oh my goodness. Okay. And you know NBA Street. Remember NBA Street? Oh man, GameCube games had some games, man. For real. Even the wrestling games was like off the chain. I think it was like Day of Reckoning. I forgot. I can't even pronounce that game right. But they had some titles, dude. I'm serious. They had some straight titles that was just off the chain. Even Mega Man, the Anniversary Collection, that looked really good on GameCube. Seriously, that I had so much fun on that. I mean, I have it on GameCube, and also have it. I'm not gonna hide. I have that one on GameCube. I have it on the Xbox, and I got it on PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 and GameCube one, to me, those was just the most fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, Xbox was good. Xbox looked good. But I don't know. That was just, if I was to pick, those two was my favorite when I was playing the Mega Man collection. You know what? I'm finna just unload. I can't help it. It's in my head. Let's talk. Eternal Darkness, dude. Off the chain. Even Pikmin, whatever you call it, Pikmin. That joint was pretty ill too. Super Mario Strikers, yo. Super Mario Strikers. I don't have that game. That game is hard to find. I mean, like, for real, it's pretty rare. I wish I had that one in my collection. If I'm able to, man, if I'm able to land on that. And of course, Wind Waker was off the chain. That's pretty much is still popping, you know. I mean, these are games that were just like, just coming out the top of my head. Oh my goodness. Soul Calibur, dude. Soul Calibur. One that had Zelda on it. The one that had Zelda on it. Even Prince of Persia was pretty amazing to me. I guess I'm just thinking about these games as I'm just doing this, and it's just like, wow. It just, you know, and what games do you guys just hopefully just wishing that will come on GameCube? I mean, not come on like the Nintendo Switch from GameCube. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just naming some of these games, and it's just like, it's just coming in just off the top of the head, and I'm just like, wow, this is really taking me back. Wow, this journey is done. This is good. I don't know if I probably put that emblem probably on right, but I guess it looks decent to me. At least it's sticking on, and I don't have no problems with it. Yeah, I mean, it may not be perfect, but it's good. It's good. If you guys, I don't know, it's probably a little crooked. I don't know, but I'm not gonna get too much into it. But as long as this thing looks good, and it does, this thing is, and you know, sometimes when I do these little swaps or whatever, sometimes I keep some of the old buttons or this and that. But I don't know. I did 100% this one. This one is nice. I also, as I noticed as I was about to plug it up, I also forgot to plug up the take out the little feet that was on there. But I ended up going back and unscrewing this thing, and you know, and just kind of putting the feet. There's also the fan net. I wanted to go back and like kind of slip that on. Those two I forgot about those. So, but those are just like easy. They were just like really good, like real easy pieces that I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I got it. All right, yo. So there you have it. Perfect with the collection. I love it. It goes right good with the rest of them that I have. So I don't know what the next system I'm going to be doing, but you never know. I'm not being pretty hooked on this stuff. So, all right, you guys, I'm about to be out. And from gamer to gamer, thanks for watching.